What's up everyone, it's TV and I'm back in Roblox Islands, and today we're going to be doing something really fun. I've been looking forward to this one for a while. I just haven't done it in a while. So we are going to be building a new shop. That's right, a new mall. It's been a long time, like I said. And so if you remember, I had this alt called the Great Sky Houdini, and I am going to be using this as my AFK shop because I miss doing a shop. And you can see it is called Great Sky Houdini. This account is the only account. So if you see TV shop somewhere else, maybe someone's using a display name, you make sure to double check the actual username. And this account is the only account that's going to be a TV shop that's friended to me. So that is the way you're going to be able to, verify if it is my shop. So a lot of you have been asking for this type of video, and so this is a great opportunity for me to show you what I'm going to be buying and selling on it. But first, we need to build it, and I've been really inspired by my friend Mac. Mac is such an awesome builder. She makes such great builds, and so she inspired me to build something. And I've never done a build like this before, so it's going to be pretty fun. But before I begin, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Now, it is nighttime, so it's going to be a little harder to see, but you can see I'm a little bit higher up, and the reason why I wanted to be a little higher up is I want to be above this portal. So what we're going to do is we're going to build right here. We're going to back it up a little bit so that we can have a little bit of a runway here. So I'm making an island that has a bit of mix of things. Oh my gosh, these things are going to drive me insane. Get out of here, frogs. So this is a 47 by 45 build. So essentially what we're going to have to do is split that in half. So this side, we're going to go 22, and this other side is going to be 22, and that makes 44, and then our middle is 45. And it goes this far deep. We may make it a little further, but for now, this is going to be a pretty small shop. I don't want a giant shop. So we're just going to kind of expand this out. So again, we're doing 47 by 45 wide, 47 long. So there's our frame. So how this is going to be set up, there's going to be an opening in the center, and then the vending machines are going to be in like this hallway, right? So you can pretty much run around, check everything that's in each vending, do a full circle around the entire place. But it's going to be a pretty small build, like I said. It's not huge. It's a little tight, but it's going to be a pretty small build. We don't want it to be too big. From here, as you can see, I took out the middle part, and we're essentially what we're going to do is we're going to build out a frame here. All right, now we need to find our center. So let's go one, and here's our center, and then we're going to go out white, and we're just going to surround that block real quick, and this is the start of our pattern. And then we're going to draw the sides, so we're going to go 3 blocks wide in all 4 directions, but we can keep the middle part hollow because we're going to be filling that in. All right, so we have our basic shape here, so now we get an idea of what we're going for. Now, next up, what we need to do is we're going to go 3 out on this, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to have a block and then 2 blocks like that. So it's going to be, again, 3 and then 2 blocks. We're going to do it on all sides. And so you can see this area needs to get filled in. We're just going to put red glass in here. Now you might be wondering why I'm not using coal block, and it's because I just don't want to anymore. It's too dark for recording, and especially, if I'm selling and stuff, I want people to be able to see where they're going. All right, so how this is going to work though is we do need to do one thing here. We're going to take out these last 2 blocks. I almost forgot. And we're going to put another coal block here and then a marble block. Just like that. So now what we need to do is we need to do the same thing here, but we're going to go across. Doesn't have to be perfect, just kind of build outwards, and then we'll connect the dots afterwards. This is really a rapid build. It's not something we're going to take days on. This is only going to take me a couple hours to do. So we need to build this across and connect like that. And then where that would meet, we just put the block right here, similar to all the other designs we just did. Just wrap it around. You can see the pattern here. It's pretty consistent, and you could use any pattern of your liking. So if you have a particular pattern you want to do, you get inspired by. Now, part of the reason why I want this build to be really small too is a lot of islands are really, really laggy for their stores, and that's the last thing I want is a laggy store. I want to be able to load fast. I want others to be able to load fast. I don't want to be crashed because my island's too big. All right, next we're going to use red clay. Since we have so much of it, we're just going to do a quick outline. Next, what we need to do is we need to start getting these walls in. So let's get our marble. We're going to do something like that. And these are going to come out 2. We're going to do it on all of these real quick. And then from here, it's going to go 2 on the inside like that. And then on this one, we're going to do a corner just like this. Same over here. There's our corners. And then our corner's going to come out on both of these. They're just going to go out 1 like that, and then back in. And then they're going to go out twice like that. And then again, same thing, 2 on the outside, just like that. So that's our corner. I'll show you again over here. So again, it's going to go out 1 like that. Then we're going to come in 1 like this and go out. And then we're going to go in again for a double, just like that. And now we can fill this stuff in, because this is going to be an archway. So we can fill all these in real quick. So again, it's just very symmetrical. It is a symmetrical build. It is only for a shop. So it's not like we're trying to make some kind of natural wildlife preserve or anything like that. Not trying to do crazy trees right now. So now what we can do is we can fill in our walls. But first, let's go and fill in the flooring, because I can see myself falling a lot. So we're going to go up about 5 blocks like that on each of these corners. All right, so you can kind of see the entrances here, but I've got to fill these in real quick. So let's just fill these in. Okay, so you can see here, here's my my walls so you can see where the columns are going to be for the entrances. So how we're going to do this is we're going to go out 2 and then up. All right, you can see we got the arches on each of these ready. Now we got to start doing the walls on the inside. So let's start filling this stuff in. Now on this side right here, I'm just going to show you what we're going to do. So you can see we got a wall like this. So we're going to edge out like that. So it is going to be a tight corner. And we're just going to do that. And then 4 on the outside, 3 on the inside, just like that. And then 3 on the inside. And now that we got our corners in, we're just going to fill all of this in, and then we're going to do our walls. Now we just need to start building the walls. And how we're going to do our walls, we're actually going to use coal block because we don't care about the lighting on the outside. So we're going to use coal block for this stuff to give it a little bit of that DV style, that DV look, right? So, and we have so much of it, it's going to be perfect. So it's going to be light on the inside and then dark on the outside. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is these walls are looking pretty decent, but one thing that's bothering me is there's just too much of this marble. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put some red clay in between these walls just to add a little bit of pattern because it just needs some color. It really needs color, and I think that'll look way better. Yeah, it's already looking better. So we're just going to put them in these lines. That way when you're like across here, you can see the red. That looks a lot better. It's kind of cool. I like that better. Yeah, that looks way better. Get these in. There we go. Yeah, it looks cool. All right, so my lava island is working out. So let's go and let's see. Do I have enough magma? Only 129. I was thinking about it'd be kind of cool to have magma in the middle like this. And then in the middle here, I can draw out like a little lava pool. All right, here's our lava. So we're just going to put them in the corners, center as well. Nice. We got the lava pools. So if someone kind of accidentally takes a swim, there we go. I'm kind of tempted to put a lava thing here too, but that's okay. All right, the walls are up. Now I just got to build across with all this stuff. Okay, our roofing is done in here. We just have to do a little bit more. We got to fill in the walls. Then we got to do the top layer, which is going to be fun. So let's go outside real quick. All right, now what we need to do is we need to start coming inwards on this. So I think what we're going to do, a double on this part right here and then outwards because I'm going to put some stairs here later. It'll look nice. So we're just going to trace this real quick. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Let me fix these real quick, but that's looking decent. And let's go and start building these columns upwards. All right, so our first layer is done here. So now we got to do the next layer. So what we're going to do is we're going to go out 4 edges on each corner and then 1 more like that. And just to conserve blocks, we're going to take these out right here. So it should kind of step up like that. So there should be like 3 under it. It's like this, boom, boom, boom. There we go. All right, so we're going to build all the way across here. And we're going to start trying to tighten some of this up. All right, so what I want to have is some area I can AFK at. So we're going to go up a bit. And then I'm going to have like a seat up here. So we'll go up 2 red blocks and then back a bit. Something like that. And then some kind of platform. So I can hang out right here, kind of like something like that. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I want it to be exactly like that. I think I want it to be like this. And then we'll have the walls. So it'll be kind of like this. And then I'll fill the roof with some black, I think, like this. And then maybe a black stripe. That could work. And let's get our pirate chair in here. So we're just going to follow this along. And we're going to do it again. We're going to go out like this. So it's going to go 2 blocks out. And now from here, we're going to go up and out again. And then we're going to go out again. So there should be 3 pointing on each corner. We're going to do 3 pointies. And then we're going to go out again. And it's looking pretty good. Let's just open that up for a moment. And so I think what's going to have to happen is they're going to be like right here. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they're going to have to be like that. So we're going to set up the vending machines now. We're going to just cut this section out because this is where all our vendings are going to go. And we're going to stop them about right here for the corner. And then they'll continue right here. So we got our vending areas. So these is where the vending machines are going to go. So let's go ahead and set these up. We'll start scattering them all the way across. Start here and just kind of go. Spam them all the way across. So we got plenty of vending machines. So you can see we're not really lacking with the shop aspect of this. So now what I want to do is I want to tidy this up. So you see how, it's kind of open there. It doesn't look so good. What we're going to do is we need to use some red block. We have 704 still, so we can fill this in pretty nicely. So what I'm going to do is on the outside here, we're going to start filling this in so that it just looks better, overall more presentable. So it'll look like this. So you can see it looks a lot better. Get those DV colors in. All right, I'm fully enclosed now so you can see how much better it looks. And it also looks way better than just having the sky in the background. So we've got this done. Now we just got to add some lighting. All right, just so you know you're on the correct island, we're going to put a DV trophy right. Man, the problem is it has to be on like doubles. So what I could do is I could put them like on these corners like that. There we go. That way you know you're on my island. If you see all the DV trophies. Now the only thing that looks a little weird is that they're not on like a pedestal or anything. So let's get these up off the ground. That looks better. Looks weird when they're just directly on the ground, what I think it'll look better is if they're on these only. Like this. Yeah, because when you have too many of them, it just looks kind of tacky. It looks kind of cheap. That looks better. All right, it's already looking a lot better, but it still feels like it's lacking something. I think it needs like a little bit of red red up here or something, which we can do a little bit later. Even like around the edge would look nice. Let's go ahead and put a little red trim maybe at the top. I'm thinking like up here, like this. Let's just double check it real quick to see if I'm right. Yeah, I think that'll look better. We need a frame like that. Yeah, it looks way better. Looks super clean. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's go over here. We got a couple more things we need to do to fix this up, including doing something like this. We need to add lights. Put a couple of flags up here that might look neat. So we can have some ICO flags on our island. And then let's go and clean up these arches real quick. Just add a little bit more detail to these. Man, it's infectious. Like, you just want to keep adding detail. I just want to keep adding stuff. You just can't help it. Keep going. I just realized we have some of these too. We should put these out. Those look cool. Put these in these four corners as well. All right, so one of the things I'm noticing is it's really dark at night. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to light up the floor a bit. And I think I'm gonna use the candle because I think it'll be bright enough, but not too bright. Like, it looks way brighter if it's exposed, but once we cover it, it should mute it a little bit. All right, yeah, that's way better. Now we just need a little bit of light, like a behind here. So we'll put like maybe one right here and one right here, and that should lighten that up enough. The other thing I'm noticing is we don't have enough light inside of here. I'm thinking I'm gonna do it behind each red beam. I think that might look okay. All right, let's see how that looks. You know, I kind of prefer if it was like right there, but we can't. Could we do chandeliers maybe? Chandelier work? How does that look? The black chandelier, that kind of looks cool. Now let's go add some light up there. Maybe this. Oh, that looks cool. What if I brighten up even more? Would it be too much? No, that looks really cool. Yeah, I like that lighting. That looks good. I feel like we need something like right here. Think of it if it's built out more. Oh, that looks cool. It's a little different. I wish there was a red one, but that looks really good. Let's go get some more. I like the light that it gives off though. It's a little different, but once you go into the dark, it's kind of neat. All right, the last thing that I want to do is just fix this kind of weird area here that doesn't look all that great. We're going to make this go upwards. That way, when you look in here, it looks kind of cool. It definitely gives it some depth. Like that was the goal here, is I really wanted to make it show that there's stuff in here, you know? Treasure chests out here. All right, just put a sign up here. I just want to make sure everyone's clear. I don't sell the trophy on my island. All right, now it's time. I need to start stocking everything. So this is going to be the heavy work. I've got a bunch of items. I need to stock all of these machines. For now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put everything that's like the latest and greatest in here, which honestly will probably have to be the chili peppers. Now, as far as pricing goes, a lot of you think, you know, I still have a price guide. I don't have a price guide anymore. I do have a website that I run that's called islandspriceguide.com, but I don't submit any prices. If you look to the right of that website, you're going to see all the different sellers that contribute prices. So typically speaking, you want to split it in half for your sell price. That's what I like to do, unless it's a really, you know, crazy item. Maybe if people aren't really selling them, then you can kind of increase that amount. But I like to do it that amount and make sure you put it in sell mode. So everything's always going to be on the right to sell to, and then on the left is going to be the one to buy. So you'll be able to compare what I'm letting you sell them to me for and what you can buy them from me. Again, the only reason why we're doing these items right now is they're pretty fresh still. We just had this event last week. Okay, and then now over here, the last update before that, you can pretty much do opals or lava. Now, the next item that's pretty big, again, I'm going kind of in order of updates, by the way. I'm not doing it based on category because categories get wonky. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go after the updates because it's fresh in everyone's mind. It's just kind of my logic is if it's fresh in everyone's mind, they're willing to trade for it. All right, so I'm practically broke right now. But this is going to be a great shop. I'm going to be publishing shortly here, and let's see what happens. So if you're wondering why I have 0 coins, it's because I'm running the shop and I'm getting rich. So let's go ahead and jump off this, and I'm going to be doing a separate video showing you how much this account makes. And so remember, I started at like maybe like 90 million or something like that. I can't remember what I started at, but that's what this account has. So you're going to see this account kind of grow in money very quickly. I will do a separate video showing how much this account makes. But for now, I'm just going to let it AFK and we'll see how it goes in the morning. But thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next vid. Peace.